Are you frustrated that your pie crusts never turn out flaky and buttery and fabulous? Are you unpopular? Are you frustrated that your pie crusts never turn out flaky and buttery and delicious, and everybody talks about you behind your back? Perfect pie crusts every time! I'm going to show you the secret formula. Are you frustrated that your pie crusts don't turn out flaky every time? Well, don't worry. I'm going to show you the secret formula so your pie crusts turn out perfect every time. Hi, I'm Garrett Anderson, and welcome to All You Need Is Pie. This week is Thanksgiving, so if you're not cooking, you better start soon. And I'm going to show you how to make the perfect pie crust every time. It's really easy and totally foolproof. You just have to remember these three things. 1, always use cold butter that is high in fat and low in water content. I like Kerrygold, but you can also use lard. That's why Grandma always used lard, because of the water content. Never overwork the dough. If you do, it's going to turn out chewy. And 3, the final secret, water isn't your friend. Stay tuned and I'll show you why. You'll need flour, salt, powdered sugar, cold butter, an egg yolk, and some cold water. Let's start by mixing our dry ingredients together. We've got the flour here, then the salt, and then the powdered sugar. And just take a fork, whisk it around there a little bit, and you're mixed. Now you're going to add the cold cubed butter. Remember, this is the first and second secret to this recipe. Always use cold and never overwork. So here, I needed a bigger bowl here. But just pinch the butter. Rub the butter into the flour until it looks like breadcrumbs. Remember, be quick to avoid a greasy pastry. Okay, in this bowl, we're going to mix an egg yolk and 4 tablespoons of ice water. Just put the egg yolk in there, then add the water, and I just whisk it together with a fork. Okay, pour the liquid mixture over the flour and butter and start combining with a fork. Great. Now, once it starts coming together, you want to start gently kneading this into a dough, into a cohesive dough, just like this. Okay, it's coming together nicely, but I still want a little bit more water in it to form the ball better. So I'll add another tablespoon of water here, but this is the last secret to a perfect pie crust. Don't put too much water in it. You still want your crust to be shaggy like this, to hold form but keep it shaggy. If you add too much water, then during baking, the pie crust will shrink, and we don't like shrinkage. Okay, so I've poured it onto the counter, and now I'm going to make a disc so we can put it into the refrigerator for 30 minutes. So just a really simple disc here. Don't overwork it. The second rule. Here's parchment paper. So I always use parchment paper. It works just as well. It's compostable. It's not using plastic, which is such a waste, and we don't need more plastic in the environment. And here it is, ready to go into the refrigerator. So now we're going to put the disc in the refrigerator. It needs to sit for 30 minutes so the gluten can relax. Just relax, gluten. From my other video, people wanted to actually hear what I talked to my mom about, so I'm going to call her again today. Here we go. It's ringing. I'll put her on FaceTime.
You have reached 480.
It's probably in the it's probably in the kitchen, and she's there. She's running to get it now. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Gary. Were you trying to get hold of me?
I was.
I all of a sudden realized that's my phone.
That's what I told Joel. I said her phone's in the kitchen. She's running to get it.
I did. So what are you cooking today with your apron on?
I just made a pie crust.
You made a pie crust?
Yeah.
What did you make it out of? Crisco?
Mom, no Crisco. Why didn't you like making pies?
Couple reasons. A lot of the times I was busy doing other stuff that I thought was more fun. So why make something that's gone in 15 minutes?
I hear you.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that you're having fun with your mother on TV.
Well, just wanted to call to tell you I loved you.
Well, thank you. Okay.
Okay, Mom. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye. Isn't she adorable? Okay, on to the show. I don't know if you figured it out yet or not, but this isn't really about pies. This is about calling the loved ones in your life and acknowledging them, and the gift that food can be to connect us all. So, here we go. The pie crust should be ready to pull out of the refrigerator, and let's get to rolling. Chilling the dough helps relax the gluten and makes it easier to roll out. So it's been in the fridge for about 30 minutes, probably a little bit more than that. So I've gently floured the surface in my rolling pin, and I'm just going to start rolling it out. At first it's a little stiff, but it comes into this. Look at all those fabulous pieces of butter in there. So now we've got the crust rolled out, and we're going to roll it back onto the pin and gently put it into the pie dish. There we go. And now here you can see I'm just pushing it gently into the pie dish. I've got quite a bit hanging over the edges. So now just cut the extra off the edges. Keep the extra so you can fill in, you can make designs, you can eat it like I did. It's so good. Okay, and now just to top it off, it's going to be a really beautiful finish. We're going to scallop the edges. If you have any breakage along the edges there or any missing pieces, just use the scraps. Just push it in and you'll never know. Who's going to know? Yeah, just put the scraps in like that and re-scallop. There you go. And there you have it. A perfect pie crust ready for our favorite filling, which happens to be pumpkin for this week. Okay, well that's it for today. The perfect pie crust recipe. Don't forget to subscribe. This week, right before Thanksgiving, I'm going to put out another video because what's going in this perfect pie crust is a pumpkin pie with mascarpone cheese. So don't forget, look for it. Also, subscribe, save, turn on the bells, all the bells and whistles. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to call someone you love.